Hello and welcome. You are watching the Daily Report for Thursday, July 16th. American stock markets surged to huge rallies during mid-afternoon trading yesterday, buoyed by strong reports out of major banking and technology firms. When trading closed, the Dow Jones Industrial Average was up 256.72 points, and the S&P 500 was up an additional 26.84 points. Each represents a 3% increase from the day before. The Nasdaq increased 63.17 points, a 3.5% increase. It was the best one-day gain for the Dow and Nasdaq in 4 months, and the best one-day gain for the S&P 500 in 2 months. CNNMoney.com reported this morning that stocks would open in mixed fashion, and thus far, the projection is accurate. Each of the 3 major markets opened down before rebounding, but gains similar to those seen yesterday are unlikely. On the energy front, the price of a barrel of oil on the New York Mercantile Exchange is hovering around the $61 mark, slightly higher than its close yesterday. The relative stability of the oil market in recent months has had one positive effect, as national gasoline prices fell for the 25th consecutive day. On June 21st, gasoline was at its 2009 peak of $269.3 per gallon. Prices have dropped every day since and now stand at $249.2 per gallon, according to AAA's FuelGaugeReport.com, the lowest price we've seen since May. In global currency markets yesterday was a stable day for the American dollar. The dollar saw marginal declines against the euro, yen, British pound, and Swiss franc among major currencies, and rose slightly against the Australian and Canadian dollars as well as the Mexican peso. In other news, JP Morgan Chase reported today that its earnings for the second quarter of 2009 were a staggering $2.7 billion. This is a 36% increase from the second quarter of 2008, when the bank was in the midst of financial turmoil. This report comes just 2 days after Goldman Sachs, another Wall Street titan, minted over $3.4 billion of its own over the same fiscal period. Despite strong news from the financials, the rest of the economy is still in a sobering state. According to RealtyTrac, the United States has suffered 1.5 million foreclosures from January through June 2009, a record-breaking slump in an already beleaguered industry. Rounding out the news, with unprecedented spending at all levels of the government going unfunded, the United States General Fund national debt will surpass the $11.6 trillion mark by this week's end. On behalf of concerned citizens, I'm Craig Harrington. For more on this and other related topics, please tune in daily to economyincrisis.org.
Wake up, America! Open up your eyes! Wake up, America! Wake up!